Most gluten-free lemon cakes are rubbery. It's not your fault. The acid ruins the structure. I'm going to show you a no juice fix for this and also a 45-degree hack for a hidden band of lemon curd in my 4x Meyer Lemon Cupcakes. Let's fix it. I'm going to start off by zesting 4 large Meyer lemons.
No, but I wanted 12. Baby wanted 12.
Why would you want 12 lemons?
The lemon flavor in this cake only comes from the oils within the lemon zest. We use the sugar to bruise the zest, which releases the oils, and the sugar distributes those oils evenly throughout the cake. Add your room temperature butter and mix in your eggs one at a time. Remember to scrape down your bowl when needed, and this should be the final result. Look how smooth and creamy that is. Let's get the dry ingredients ready. So where does the moisture come from for this cake? Right here. Sour cream. It has just enough acid to make the batter happy, but not so much to overwhelm it and make it turn rubbery. Now we'll alternate dry, wet, dry, wet. We want to start with the dry ingredients to make sure the batter doesn't split. Once the batter is smooth and creamy, add some vanilla and one final mix. This batter is pretty thick, so I handle it like drop cookies. And I find it makes 15 good-sized cupcakes. You can really see how well these cupcakes rose, and the crumb inside is just perfect. Here is my setup for the curd. Notice the ice bath, I'll talk about that later. I started off with a standard 6 egg yolk recipe, added all the ingredients in my pot except for the butter, and then mix it all up and get it heated. And when it starts to steam, you add the butter chunks one at a time, dissolve them gradually. And after the butter dissolves, you want to heat it up to just under 180 degrees and cook it at that temperature for just about 10 minutes. Check the back of the spoon, see if it holds up, which it does, and then we take it off the heat. And strain out any egg bits and the zest as well. My pro tip is to use this ice bath to cool down the curd. You can get it down to room temperature quickly and see if it's the consistency you want. My Meyer Lemon Curd is all cooled off. Let's see how it came out. I'd say that's a bit too thin for cupcakes. What do you think? So I put it back on the stove and tried to cheat it a little by heating it hotter, because I knew if I got it hotter it would thicken up more.
Don't overcook it. Overcook it's no good.
Unfortunately, De Niro was right. It got too hot and the sugar burned. So I had to remake it. And you can see when you compare, my original batch, the one that I burned, is on the left, and then the new one's on the right. Notice the left one is more brown, and honestly it tastes like burnt sugar. You don't want that. If you make this mistake, toss it out. It will ruin your cupcakes. For my remake batch, I used the same recipe again, 6 egg yolks, kept it at the proper temperature, and it just wouldn't thicken enough. It occurred to me I needed something else. I decided to temper in 2 egg yolks, giving me a total of 8 egg yolks, and that was perfect. It thickened up real nice, and I was ready to fill the cupcakes. To get a nice even ribbon of curd, cut a hole in the top at a 45-degree angle. This will give you a cone-shaped hole. Then you want to put a good-sized dollop or 2 of curd inside the cupcake. Replace the top, and then push down a little bit until you see curd starting to come out. This will ensure a perfect even ribbon the whole way through. The curd will be hidden after frosting the cupcakes, which is next level baking. Add powdered sugar to the mixer first. Then add softened butter. And you want to start slow so you don't kick up a big sugar dust storm. After a few minutes, it'll start coming together, kind of like a pie crust would. When it becomes one piece, you want to stop the mixer and then add the liquids. Add the Meyer lemon juice. Now for the secret ingredient, limoncello. Oh yeah.
Let the games begin.
The limoncello adds a concentrated citrus depth that juice alone can't touch, and it also helps to lighten the texture. This buttercream frosting recipe doesn't require a stove. This is because there's some extra liquid added by the lemon juice and the limoncello, which is almost like making an icing and frosting hybrid. Mix this for a few minutes And when the frosting comes together and starts making a slapping sound, you'll know that it's ready. Turn it off before you overmix. If you listen, you can hear the frosting start to make the slapping sound. It's hard to tell because of the motor, but it's there. When you buy a cupcake from a bakery, usually it has a huge cone of frosting on the top, and that's way too much sugar and butter for me, and honestly it makes me sick when I eat it. So I like to do a nice thin spiral ribbon here, just a sweet accent to that lemony goodness, not too much. Add some zest on top, it will make the cupcake pretty, and also add another dimension of lemony goodness. Just look at that nice even layer of lemon curd. Not only that, but the cupcake looks really happy. It's time for the 4x Meyer Lemon taste test. I'm really looking forward to this one. That is so good. The cake is light and moist, and the curd is sharp with a smooth, creamy texture. The frosting is light and a subtle sweetness and also another layer of citrus flavor. And then you get the zest on top, which adds just another little element. It's definitely a 4x Meyer Lemon Cupcake. It is so delicious. If you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate you very much. Please hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future fixes. Thanks for watching.